Good afternoon guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a different episode on Wednesday. So this is filmed before I go out to Tenerife, and what James doesn't know is when we play the Max Fly video even on Wednesday, I want to, instead of doing a part 2 for that, I want to talk through today a putter review. I've had a lot of questions on videos, a lot of people ask me on Instagram to do some putter reviews, explain what's the difference between them. Such things as a stroke lab putter, such ones as the Scotty Cameron, neck designs, head designs, all different things. So hopefully, and more than likely, I've probably won the game. So if you are coming over, I'm glad you watched. Another victory on James's channel, more than likely. So let's get into it. So today, like I said, the first putter I want to talk about today and in this series is going to be the Stroke Lab design putter. So we know at Odyssey we have the Stroke Lab version, and we also now have the triple track version, which I'll put on screen now. And one of the biggest things that have changed in the last couple of years, Odyssey, and we're seeing it a lot more now with different shafts being put into putters, is the way that we can distribute the weight. So this shaft as a whole is around about 40 grams lighter than a normal steel shaft that you'll find, for example, in my Scotty Cameron or in the Lethal Rossi. But what this allows them to do is put more weight into the grip and more weight into the head. And you're probably asking, why do they do that? How is that going to help? So what that allows the putter to now do is have a bit more swing. So we've got now more weight here, more weight in the head, which will allow this putter to swing better. And what I see a lot when I'm teaching players of all handicaps, a lot of the times they come and they have a very hitting motion, it's very forced, quick, tight grip. And what's this designed to do now is make it a lot easier for you. So it's putting the weight in the grip and the head to allow the putter to swing as opposed to it being hit. Which most people, if I ask you to hit an 8-foot putt and then I say, how do you then hit a 25 putt? 9 times out of 10 I get people just say, I hit it harder. All we want to do, and with this putter it helps some people, is allows them to swing it a bit further and let the putter do the work. As opposed to when we've got a steel shaft, sometimes I'll see people drag it away as more of a one piece. This, by Odyssey speaking, should allow you to have a little bit more swing. But I've also seen people come, want to get fitted into a stroke lab, they've seen it, they've seen them on TV, and when we've gone out onto the putting green and done pace control, it's been very difficult. Because there's now more weight in the putter grip, I'll see them drag that away, have a little bit of lag, and because it's lighter in the middle, for some people, depending on what force you're putting on the golf club, it can actually work against you and not help you. So when you go for a fitting, one of the biggest things that I want you to be able to do is get out onto the putting green and start to hit some long putts. We can make any putter, or a putter, fit you and help you aim better, so when you come onto the putting green in here, you'll be able to aim that putter, you'll be able to set it off where you want, and hopefully hold some more shorter putts. Hopefully, it says, perfect. But as we know, as a mid-handicapper, as a high handicapper, even as a low handicapper, and for me as a pro, I'm still going to hit some shots, unfortunately, to 40, 30 feet, and I'm going to have a long putt. So we want something that is going to be able to get us as close to the hole as possible. And this says it is better for your tempo, even on the grip, which I'll video, it says Stroke Lab Tempo Enhancing Design. So it could help your tempo, but for me, very much so, that will come down to then your technique. We could make a putter, and we could get a putter design, whether it's this shape, whether it's the double wide, whether it's just whether it's a fang. We can make something aim better, so you hold more short putts, but we want something that's going to guarantee that you can get it closer from 25, 30 feet. So that's what they're saying that this has done. But when you go for a putter fitting, and most of the times you'll be in this kind of setting, I would always encourage you to try and get out onto a putting green, give it a go over at least 20 feet, and start to see if you're hitting it close enough and you can control that. If you go outside and you start to see you're not one 8-foot pass, then you're not one 3-foot short, that might not be consistent. Which then you go, okay, let me try a steel shaft, let me see with the same head, just with a normal shaft, whether that's better for you. So Let's now go on to the second point. Obviously the second design on these putters and on the Stroke Lab, and on the triple tracks is the micro hinge face. So the face, which I'll put on here now, and again you can see that, it has little grooves on there, and a lot of people ask me what are the grooves there to do, what are they trying to help, and what they're trying to do is give you a better feel and a better sound. So the face that I've got in my Odyssey, which you'll have seen many times and hold some pretty good putts with, is the old white hot face, which was so popular. And I'm seeing that more and more now, even on tour, people are requesting the white hot face in putters. It's making a comeback because it was softer feeling and the sound was a lot softer as well. Didn't make much of a noise, came off, and a lot of players have said that that suited them. And that's what they've done here. So the micro hinge is designed with the grooves to get the ball rolling quicker, so not adding any kind of backspin. So the grooves should help the ball get rolling quicker, which should help your pace control. But again, that all comes down to your stroke. Even if you've got not a great technical stroke, that should help you. But if you're somebody who already hits the ball past on average, that's going to help you hit it even further past, which as a result, as we know, is not going to help you lower your scores and have less putts basically. So it is designed to feel softer, which it does. It feels a lot softer to me than the Ping Hepler range, which is designed to be hard. So again, a totally different feel, and that's a putter we'll go through in the next couple of weeks. But it's designed to feel soft, it's designed to give you a little bit more forward roll, which could improve your distance control, but could also hinder that. So again, going for a fitting is very much for me thinking about, do you need a new putter, do you need to look at your technique? We should be able to get you to putt, or I would hope that we could get you to putt well with most putters and save you putts. Whereas if you just buy a new putter and you have bad tendencies, you're still going to miss putts, and this might not help you directly. If anything, possibly it could make you worse. So those are the two aspects of the Stroke Lab which people ask me about. What are the grooves about? What's the shaft? What's the difference? Very much trial and error. So I'd encourage you, like I've said, to go have a fitting, but make sure that you can get out onto the putting green and start to hit different length putts, especially longer putts, because every golfer, the majority of your putts are going to be outside of 10 feet, unfortunately. You're going to obviously have quite a few inside if you've chipped up, but you're going to have a lot of longer range putts. You're going to need to be able to be confident, consistent on your pace control. And that's the biggest thing for me. For most amateurs, for most mid-handicappers, low-handicappers, it's pace. It's not necessarily holing out. That will come down to more aim, which again is something we're going to go through with different designs on putter heads. Why that would help you aim a little bit better, what suits your eye. But pace control is one of the biggest things I see people, why they have 3 putts, why they have 4 putts. They can't control the pace, they're never hitting it close enough. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you've now got a little bit of a better understanding of the Stroke Lab shaft and what they've tried to do, and it might help you. So when you go for a fitting now, you're a little bit more informed, and hopefully you'll ask to go out on a putting green, or hopefully ask to hit some longer putts and see how you can control that. Comment below, guys, what other putters you want to see me go through in this series. We're going to go through, hopefully we're getting more Scotty Camerons in soon. We're going to be talking neck designs, different sight and aim helps, different faces, all different putters that we've got. So guys, comment below, what putters do you want to see? What are ones that you've got? We'll be having the Ping range, the Odyssey range, and the Scotty Cameron and TaylorMade. So, and hopefully, if we need any, we can always ask James Robinson, and we'll be able to go through some. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. Look out for Friday when we're back with Big Handicap Day.